Hello, and today we are playing the Battle of Wakefield from the 30th of December 1460, where the Duke of York came out of Sandal Castle, where he had spent Christmas, and fought a disastrous battle against the Lancastrians. So we've gone for a very snowy bit of terrain for this. The chroniclers don't mention snow, but it's the 30th of December. It's a nice opportunity to get the snowy mats out. So deployed on the green in front of Sandal Castle, we have the Duke of Somerset and Lord Clifford, with probably a few thousand men enticing the Duke of York out of his castle and coming out to fight. Alas, all is not as it appears, and things are about to go wrong. Okay, so outside the gate of Sandal Castle, being nobly represented by the gateway from a famous Lord of the Rings film, we have Richard, the Earl of Salisbury, and Richard, the Duke of York, and also his eldest son, Edmund, the Earl of Rutland. For this game, the Yorkists are going to be horribly outnumbered once the Lancastrians get onto the table. So we're following the efforts of Giles, or Eric the Shed, better known to you, whereby in his scenario, his victory conditions included getting Edmund, the Earl of Rutland, to safety to Wakefield, away from his pursuers. At the end of turn one, the arrow storm has begun. Both sides have shot at each other with their front line of archers. 4 out of the 5 Lancastrian units have taken damage from the shooting, but one of the Yorkist units is in a very bad state, with its men running away, and another one has also been damaged and driven back. So there's still all to play for, but the Lancastrians now need to play one of their cards up their sleeve. So at the end of turn 2, the trap has been sprung. Butler, Earl of Wiltshire, and Henry Holland, Duke of Exeter, have brought their troops in on the flank of the Lancastrians. There's been quite a lot of shooting. Butler's men haven't made it to the battlefield quite as quickly as we'd make them to, but he has got a special rule called Shirker, which is holding him back a bit at this point, and there's been a lot of shooting across the battlefield. Both sides are weakening, but the Lancastrians are definitely getting the worst of the arrow storm at the moment. the start of turn 4 and the Yorkists are getting stuck in. We've got the first charge of the game here. Some of the archers trying to break out towards Wakefield. The Yorkist front line, they're pulling back the archers. The billmen and the men-at-arms are coming in now. And Richard, Earl of Salisbury, has also decided to lead a charge into the woods to try and take out Henry Holland's men, even though there he is outnumbered 4-1. Let's see what the Lancastrians do next. And end of turn 4, and it is all going on. There is now general combat all across Wakefield Green going off. Lord Roose has punched into Edmund, Earl of Rutland's line, and looks like he's heading that way pretty sharpish. Richard, Duke of York, is engaged, as is Beaufort and Lord Clifford. Over here, though, the big thing has happened. Henry Holland, Duke of Exeter, has captured Richard, the Earl of Salisbury. He's been hauled off his horse, which has given a reputation bonus for the Lancastrians, and he's being dragged off away into captivity. Right, we're at the end of turn 5 and it is game over. We have actually a very historical result on the whole, although Edmund, Earl of Rutland, has got nowhere near Wakefield Bridge. He's being driven back towards Sandal Castle and probably isn't long for this world. Lord Roose has been wounded in the combat, trying to take him down, but Roose has broken through here. Beaufort, Somerset has broken through here, and Clifford is hanging on here in the centre. Over here, however, Richard, Duke of York, has broken through his men-at-arms. He's only facing a few Lancastrian archers, so there's every chance that he's going to cut his way out there to Wakefield. Looking over this side, we know Richard, Earl of Salisbury, has been captured, and Henry Holland is really wrapping up the flank with James Butler, Earl of Wiltshire, holding on in the woods over here. But this side is really turning into a bloody meadow.